So plan for tech today is to get this area cleaned up, knock down all those weeds and stuff that have grown up all along the fence, just right here. All those two. This one's the area cleaned up. Here's. I'll be putting 2 pallets here. I should have enough to fit 2. Yeah, maybe. The plan is to be stacking firewood in this area, so I still will have a I still have a pretty good path through here. I can get all these weeds knocked down, so when that does happen, I don't have to really worry about it that much. Since there would be kind of like covering all this, like not covering it, but this stuff won't have sunshine, so the weeds shouldn't grow as badly. So I'm gonna get all that knocked down today because I have all this wood that will be going in that area. It's all at what's over this? All of this ash right here. All this. This and all the seaweed too. Now these 4 pieces I split in half. I split these 2 pieces in half, which is why it's 4 pieces. This is about ants in them. So I'm hoping it will, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so hopefully it rains the ants out. This stuff doesn't have any ants. This one I split open. It didn't have any ants in it, so whatever. But like some of the stuff it has seen better days, like those pieces. See, that's solid. This is just what that I'll have to spit out of the wood to make it actually usable for something. Other than that, all the small diameter stuff like this stuff, solid. That's solid. I mean, this is solid right here, so whatever. And this piece, probably just gonna I might split it in half and just throw it in the what's I'm looking for. Throw it in a pile and just put it as bone it out in 5 foot or something and not mess with it. And then this piece too. If this piece splits well, I'll stack it, but if it doesn't, it's going in the pile with other wood that's 5 pit wood. So yeah, like this stuff. Yeah, this short piece. Yeah, that's going in the 5 foot pile. Yep. All this and this stuff right here is 16. The big stuff is 16. So basically solid ash. Yeah, some of the stuff is rotten, but other than that, I mean, this stuff's solid. So yeah, I'm gonna get that area cleaned up. That's why it's very exciting to watch. But it's only 2:30. I spent all day at my uncle's house today, which was pretty fun. We split some fire for his outdoor wood boiler. It was all oak. And a few pieces of boards that were small enough that we didn't have to split. So yeah, got all this stuff knocked down and cleaned up. Hope you enjoy. I need glasses. Oh, I need glasses. These Echo weed whackers always start on the second or third pull. Mine anyway. Some people right now, but mine do. So can I let that warm up? much better. Now I'm gonna put this stuff back. I probably need this at some point. So all what it does is it holds hand tools. So you put the handle in the force to go through these holes right. I go through these holes and hold it up. Well, I was having to use it yet. That might not. We'll see. But whatever. Let's see. Just gotta go back. I was washed right here. Now I gotta find a bit of home for her. Oh. Oh well. It's getting hot outside. Let's go back right here. Put the cutter. Oh, I got punk somewhere. This green says you have to find your home at some point. This usually goes out front next to the driveway, and it's summer when it's nice outside, which I'll put it there at some point today. Not sure about at some point today, I'll put it there. Let's see what else. Yeah, your pallets. Oh, this isn't fine in the most greatest condition ever, but it's fine. It's not great by any means, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know about drilling into this anymore. Huh. Okay. That's done. But this power in here. It's size I'm gonna trim up. I don't want to, but I might have to. I don't want to. I'm gonna grab 3 boards. Got 3 boards out back on a pile that would be used to put those ends up, which I'll show you what I mean. I should have 3 good ones. I have 3 good ones. I'm gonna cut them to 14. No. How am I thinking? It's gonna be cut to about 5 feet tall. Let's see what we got in the stockpile over here. Let's see what else we got. These are all cookie chunks that aren't 16, so they aren't going on the stove. Let's see, we got these. Let's see, that's gonna be good. Cut these puppies to about 4 feet, and I'll come back for those. Cut this guy down. I don't know what we use yet. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, I'll get you back once I have this pallet put together, and then I'll go from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. For you, it's gonna be right now. For me, it's gonna be a few minutes. So yeah. Okay, it's set up for the time being. So I'm gonna try to do 3 rows. Try to do 3 rows of 16. It's gonna be off the edge by inch on each side probably, just to get 3 rows in. Max, why do you want to get 3 rows in? Because of the fact that I could, in theory. So from there, somewhere about here, fulfill this up to the top, this way, some place about here. 3 over 16, that would be 2 cords that would be fitted right here. So, in theory, someplace about here is 8 feet, and these boards are about, they're a tiny bit more than 4 feet tall, tiny bit more from this spot up. So in theory, if I stack it this high, 3 rows of 16 is 4 feet. If I did 2 rows, it would have been like 3 feet, so it don't have equal to the amount I wanted to. That high, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high. 8 feet is somewhere around here. I measured it. If I stack this straight up, 8 feet that way, 4 feet high, that should be a cord of wood right there. And like I said, I've spaced these 2 full cords right here, and then a tiny bit more. So for the time being, this should be good. Like I said, I'm not gonna be spinning any of the wood today, because I have other stuff I would like to get done. But so these are, all 3 of these are about 6 feet tall. And with my, honestly stupidity, with my, I still would have stacked this 6 feet high. I just would have, since it's 6 feet tall, so why not I just go that high? Well, it fell. If you look at that pile back, you can't really see it. It fell. These walls collapsed at that height. So this time they're probably more than 4 feet. So I cut them, so I knew, okay, Joey, don't go any higher than that, or else it will collapse. Now I have another piece of this right here, so I think I'll do one. Actually, this was about 6 feet, so I'm probably gonna do 2 of them. So I'll do one right here and one right here. But for the time being, it's good. So yeah, I just cut these out so they're equal, probably more than 4 feet. But I think I'll do that bracing too. We'll see. So I'm not gonna do it today, if anything. So it's like all this stuff reed-whack knocked down, cleaned up. Now I just scalped this to the ground, like the actual ground, because I could care less about it. It's just dirt. What I did was I used this miniature little chainsaw, 6 inch, to cut those off. I could have used a handsaw, but I was too lazy to, so whatever. So that should, yeah. So that's a decent amount of ash, which is all solid, and some of that sherry, as you noticed, was a bit on the softer side of things. So, we'll see, because yeah, this piece, and the inside of this piece, the inside of those pieces and that piece, well, it might be solid. Actually, it's pretty solid enough. Those pieces, I'm probably gonna split the wire, because that's like solid. That's starting to go, but not terrible enough, so I think I'm gonna do that. Split all this water up, because it's what, and there's a sense of burning it in the stove. So yeah, catch up that 16 hour. No, that's it, but yeah, I think that's what I'll do with all this bigger damn, like that right there. This middle is basically soft, so I'll split that out. But I mean, all the small, like a lot of this stuff is still actually good. Like this piece, that's still good. But yeah, all of this, that's gonna be fun when it's, but that's a big cross piece. We'll see. We got this one right here. That's, yeah, I took it off and we'll flush, but not big of a deal. So yeah, but whatever. There's a decent amount of wood here, so hopefully it's about a cord of wood sitting right there. Could be off, but it should be about a cord, I would think. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get this stacked first. Finish this stack of wood off with the stuff on the cement pad before I start bringing that stuff over there. Because once I bring that stuff to the backyard, I'm not gonna have a very nice path to wheelbarrow this stuff over there, because I fill my wheelbarrow full. I mean, when I say full, I fill it up to the brim. No, what, Dan, I think I'll show you what I mean by fill up to the brim. I'm gonna go get some gloves and the wheelbarrow, and I'll show you how full I fill my wheelbarrow. Because I'm going all the way from back there to all the way right there. So yeah, I'll be right back.